And welcome to the Super Fun Awesome Happy Time pedal show. My name is Gabor and we have a special guest.
Hey, it's Aaron.
Hello.
Hey, give it up. Clap at home.
That was a bit of a letdown. So, Aaron, we did a podcast with Aaron a little while ago and possibly be doing a podcast with him again soon, shortly. Yeah. But there's a link to the podcast below. Aaron builds amplifiers such as this one in brown, very sexy brown, called Sleepwalk Amplifiers. And this is one of them, the Dreamtime Reverb Special. And while he's here, we thought we check it out and stuff.
Nice.
We're professionals, as you can tell.
100% professionalism.
100% professional.
One day only.
One day only, yeah.
So, what is this? I'm guessing this is like a Dumbly type. I know there's a whole bunch of different Dumble circuits and mods and stuff. Is this a particular thing, or is it your take on a certain?
It's a
circuit?
take. It's not. I mean, the preamp and the overdrive, and it's heavily Dumble.
Sure.
In
that world.
spot. Yeah.
Cool.
Slightly different reverb circuit, but
nice.
yeah, it's just I don't know, something that I like to build.
Yeah, cool.
Okie dokie.
And you've built a lot of these now, huh?
A few of them, yeah.
Like
It's getting there.
under the Dumble type.
Yeah.
There's links to everything below, so go and check out his stuff.
So yeah, the Dreamtime model is just a standard clean
Okay.
channel amp. Then the special is with the overdrive circuit in it, and then reverb obviously for the reverb. So
Cool.
Right.
depending on what people want, there's Dreamtime amps, there's a Dreamtime special, or there's a Dreamtime reverb, or tremolo. I've done tremolo in a few amps. So
The reverb special.
Dreamtime Reverb Special with all three, or I've done a Dreamtime Reverb Special with tremolo. So
Wow. Does the text just get smaller and smaller?
yeah, it just crams up tighter and tighter. So it's because they're all kind of custom made to whoever orders them. There's kind of like not really one set model that I do.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I definitely like that. I think when we went to your place that time for the podcast, was it a dark blue or purple kind of suede kind of thing with a silver? I think this was sort of like a. Was that like a silvery?
One would have been blue.
Was it blue? I think it was.
I've had blue suede. I've done a purple suede.
That was a sexy amp. That was one of the bigger ones, like a full size.
That would have been the blue suede, with
blue. That was
silver
front. That looks so cool.
Yeah.
That looks so cool. I mean, that looks cool too. But yeah.
All right, and it's whatever people,
whatever they want.
Yeah. So it's
Very cool.
it's all fully custom. So
should we go through some sounds? So there's a lot of
Should we get
So this is kind of
rundown?
Dumble inspired, I guess. These switches, aren't they? Because he had a lot of those switches on it. And the overdrive, is that a not actually the amp, but it's like an FET thing in front of it? Is that how he used to do it?
The overdrive in this one is tube overdrive, but he does
like an FET
pre a FET
yeah. So, but this is all tube. Okay, cool.
So this one's all tube, yeah.
Okay. All right. So should we start? What should we start clean? I guess, and check out things like the reverb, and maybe check out what the switches do.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can read it. Probably can't. But we'll do some photos. There's a bright, a mid, and a deep switch, and to the right it's off.
Yes.
Right is off, left is on. You've got volume, treble, mid, bass, so that's a clean channel, I guess. Then you've got the overdrive. That's a separate channel.
Yes.
Reverb, and then power amp, I guess, is the
master volume
and presence.
Master presence, yeah.
We were just saying before we started filming, with the reverb send and return, you can get different tonality out of your
Yes.
reverb, can't you?
So the send actually controls the amount of your input hitting the springs.
Yeah.
So if you have it down lower, you're getting less saturation into the reverb tank.
So is it smooth and less boingy?
Yeah.
Boingy?
So then if you crank it right up, you get more splash and you're getting more of that
drippy.
Yeah, that real drippy, surfy, clangy.
We need Ryan again.
Yes.
So
Ryan Cam. This is where we need Ryan Cam. He's another YouTuber from a channel called 60 Cycle Hum, and he does a lot of. He's a surf guitar guy.
Yep.
And with him, it always does the reverb drip.
Yep.
Does it do the drip? That's his thing. So we need him. And I don't know how to make a drip. So, do you want to start, Alex, or?
Sure.
So our setup, basically, we're going into the amp, through the Mozztronics Amp Switcher that's here. You can kind of just see it here. We're going into the amp. And then we're going into a 1x12 with a Celestion greenback that's mic'd with a LEWITT MTP440 mic. Hello, LEWITT people. And we're also going into the back here, into the 2 notes Torpedo Captor X, which has a, what is it, 4x12?
4x12 something. I can't remember which model, but it's a quad box of
one of those. You can watch the video on the Captor X here. Okay, so that's and it's blenderized together.
Combination of the two sounds.
Technical terms. Should we start with checking out the send on a reverb just to hear the difference it makes in a? Because that's a lovely clean sound. So let's stick with that for now. So I mean, this is we usually start with everything at 12 o'clock. Aaron says
11
on 11 or 4.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's just when I muck around at home.
That's your thing.
They just seem to be all end up on 11
or 11 o'clock or whatever it is.
While you're here, can you answer this question? Is it Fender? This is kind of like Dumble stuff was originally Fender based.
Fender-esque.
Like is that correct?
Yeah.
So, with Fender tone stacks, is it true that it's passive? So you're not cutting or boosting from 12 o'clock. You're actually bringing back to unity.
Yes.
Is that the same with this?
Yes.
So on Fender amps, if you have them all the way on full, that's nothing.
Straight.
So it's straight.
Okay. So they're all passive. So they cut.
You cut. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Right. So interesting. There you go.
Learn something new. All right, let's do the send thing.
Reverb.
Back to the reverb.
So you can have a real splashy sound, but then have it sitting under.
That's cool. So you probably couldn't hear that while it was playing, but the return is kind of like a mix control. So you can really crank the reverb and have a lot of signal going in, and then you mix it with the return. That's cool.
And you can do it the other way to get smoother.
Yeah.
Like more.
Or you can have
plating type sounds.
Yeah. So you can have it down and crank it
that
way.
Yeah. Mr. Fancy over there. That sounds cool. Yes, it's a whole different vibe then, isn't it? So it's like almost like 2 different vibe reverbs.
Yeah.
That's cool.
A bit more.
And so is that a Dumble thing?
He does a send and return, with most of his reverb amps as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
But I know he's done a few amps as well where, especially with the overdrive, I think there's separate volumes for the clean and overdrive as well. So
okay.
Yeah.
So if you want like a real drippy clean sound, but then
when you
in overdrive,
you don't want. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's see.
Fancy.
You think he almost knows what he's talking about.
Should we check out these switches?
Okay.
I guess is the next thing.
Okay.
So this bright mid is a mid boost. Obviously, everything's boosting.
So that's all boost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So let's start with bright. That's quite a usable mid, which doesn't. I find a lot of times the bright switch is way too much.
Yeah. It's cool on the neck pickup. That's what I was going to say. Like to get a bit more upfrontness.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Sure.
If you do it on the
upfronty,
a bit more presence, kind of just
Yeah. No, it's nice. It's nice. All right, mids.
All right.
That's actually really nice combined with the
yeah.
bright.
Yep.
Because that sounded great actually. That's a bit less subtle.
Yeah. On a few amps, I've actually made that mid switch foot switchable too. So
Cool.
It's almost like a lead boost.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Especially for doing like solos or a bit overdrive.
When we get to the drive channel, yeah. Okay, let's try the deep.
Cool.
Yeah, that chord was broken.
Those avant-garde chords.
It's quite nice because that's all preamp, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that it boosts the preamp, so that you could hear it like it distorts it a little bit. That's quite nice actually. That's a nice. All three of them. That is almost like a lead, like a lead boost.
I find them like, especially if you're changing between different guitars. If you start off on a telly, or if you go then to a hollow body that's got a bit muddier tone, you can just flick the bright switch or something.
True. True.
Or if you're changing between different cabs or whatever, it's just, it all helps just to
that's cool.
tweak individual.
That's very cool.
Should we see? Will the clean channel break up a bit?
Let's try.
Should we try? Should we try?
Becoming John Mayer.
It's getting guitar face.
But especially with the mid and bright, that
you
really hits it hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should we try that?
Rocking.
With P90s. Let's start with this lovely Fano Omnis MG6, which has quite hot pickups, so I assume it will overdrive it even more. That's without the mid and bright. Let's do that. That's great. Yeah.
And it's because we have the attenuator on the two notes that it's not.
I mean, that would be probably.
It's no speaker breakup with that.
Be
Pretty
quite
loud.
loud. Yeah.
So,
what's that in
watts?
watts? Yeah, what's this?
50.
50.
That's 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good volume.
Healthy kind of.
Healthy volume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Gig volume.
Yeah.
Oh, easily gig.
Easily keep up with the drummer.
Turn it down.
Yeah. You just keep it down while people are eating. Like,
guys, can guitar player, can you turn the amp facing you more and away from the front?
angle it up. Can you angle it up a little bit?
They both do sound as well, so you know. They said it to themselves.
I've said that in the last 2 weeks. Sorry, Simon.
Oh, Simon Gardner, yeah. I can imagine it'd be. But that sounds cool. Okay, hang on. Let's back that up a little bit. Let's clean it up a bit for this, just to see what it. Oh, and then you got to do the. I can't do surf music, but.
Yeah.
this up music. But that's love. I mean, it has that clean sound with character, that where it's ever so slightly on the verge, and it has these lovely overtones and lovely. It's not.
Yeah, it's like if you dig into it, it'll break up.
Yeah,
if you hold back, it'll stay nice and clean.
Lovely clean, and then you do that, and it has character.
You can gent now the mid.
Gent with this.
Should we check out the special bit and check out the overdrive channel of?
Let's get special.
Lovely
Sure.
Doom.
Sure, let's flick this
So
right
there's
here.
a channel switch. Yeah. But you do it like a foot switch too. Don't you?
Yes,
It's just not here.
Foot switch one, yeah, no, that's. Sorry?
Is the 3-band EQ still active?
Yes, yeah, so, yeah,
Right.
all shared controls.
You know what? I'm gonna go humbuckers with this.
Oh, it's gone out of tune again.
No. I'll go.
66%.
See, yeah. Percentage of professionalism is dropped yet again. So I've got my 1981 Ibanez AS100 all stock, and it sounds through this amp like this. Oh yeah. Great.
Do you concur, Alex?
Yeah.
And again, it's very prick responsive, isn't it? It's sort of, you back up. But then you dig in a bit more. It's cool. That's very sort of swamp. That's good. Technical terms, don't worry about it.
I'm scared now.
Things shaking, rattling. It's getting loud.
There's a lamp on the speaker. Probably should take the glass off the speaker.
Yeah.
These are P90s actually in telewinding, so they're a bit mid-range already. I think the deep's slightly too much for this.
That's lovely.
That tail work, I think it's crispy. Like
And there's all these overtones there, which is
sizzling
cool.
bacon going on.
Well, that's what everyone was, there's chats and chats
Oh,
about
God,
all
yeah,
that,
that's
it's...
Oh man, you've got
Yeah, I just don't go
much
down that
sugar.
wormhole anymore. It's just, it's just, yeah.
I think it sounds killer. It's super versatile amp. And I mean, so and the reverb and overdrive are foot switchable and all that stuff, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
and I mean, in the end, you make stuff kind of custom tailored to
Yeah, it's whatever
people want.
anyone kind of wants. Yeah. So like I said, you know, I've done them with the FET circuit in there as well, foot switchable. Like
Because I remember we were talking about that in the podcast, the last podcast we were talking about that having the FET, the FET in front of it, kind of that's a Dumble thing as well. So that's why I was asking because it was. But that sounds cool. So
this one does come with a. This is for a customer, isn't it? This
Yes.
one. Yes, yeah. And you've built this matching 2x12 cab.
2x12 cab.
There'll be
What's in that cab?
photos.
actually look in
The
the-
hemp dogs.
Ah,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, cool.
Oh, I think have you been using them a bit now?
A few of them, yeah. They're just. I mean, I like the headroom you get from the speaker.
Okay.
So you're not getting much speaker breakup in it. So you're basically getting the tone of the amp coming through.
Because I remember we were talking about was it EV?
EVs,
ones that you used to use a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're the same sort of thing.
Well, I used to source like old EVs, but they're just too hard to find
Yeah.
here in Australia now. So, and they're for the price they're amazing sounding speakers. They're a loudspeaker too. So,
Oh yeah.
um,
Have you ever done a Dumbly type thing with 4x10s?
not yet, but I did buy a cab with 4 10-inch EV speakers. So yeah,
Stay tuned.
Because
Yeah,
I think both
yeah.
of us, we've got a bit of a thing for 10-inch speakers. I think we've got
Yeah.
both of
Yeah,
us quite like 2x10s or 4x10s.
yeah. No, I've gone on a bit of a 10-inch speaker buying spree. I bought an old Marshall 8x10, then I got the EV 4x10, and then I just bought another cab that's got some old Jensen 10-inch
Okay.
speakers in it.
Yeah, cool.
And then I've got some old Celestian 10s,
Okay.
35s. Yeah.
We should make some IRs at Aaron's place.
It's
Sure.
We should, sleepwalk IRs.
It could be a thing.
There's a stay tuned for that, guys.
yes.
Yeah. Is there anything else we need to touch on
Yeah.
feature-wise and sound-wise, combos?
No.
Effects loop,
Not on this one. No.
but you can have.
I
effects
can.
loop.
I've done passive effects loop or tube buffered.
Oh, cool,
effects loop.
okay.
Yeah. So, and which
does
was
it all.
another amp I did. Yeah, it was reverb, overdrive, tube buffered effects as well.
Yeah, cool. Nice.
So it's
Cool.
yeah,
It's
whatever.
just nice having your delay not in front of the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's fine.
That's awesome. Well, that's the Dreamtime Reverb Special. I'll put all the links to everything below, down there.
Is it best place just to find you on website or Facebook or something?
I got
For
yeah.
contact?
Where's sleepwalkamps.com or Facebook or Instagram or
all that stuff will be
yeah,
below.
whatever that stuff
Go and check.
is.
Go
Yeah.
and check your stuff out. Make some cool
Insta-Google.
killer amps.
Insta-
Insta-Google.
on the Google
MySpace.
machine.
We're only on MySpace, so that's still.
Oh, yeah.
That's,
Retro.
Yeah, you can easily found through Vista. So
Post your letters to Aaron at the
fax
end.
only.
telex.
Aaron
It's a mojo. It sends documents through the telephone.
You gotta
lines.
go to the Sunshine Coast area, and that's smoke signals. It's all smoke signals. That's the only way we do it.
Or just stand on my driveway and just flash your torch. Or
Yeah,
something, you know.
there's like a sleepwalk signal that goes up, flashes up in the air, and then, yeah, that's exactly that. And before we get too carried away, let's end this. Thank you very much for coming along, Aaron. Make sure to check out more of his amps, and possibly even some more videos on his amps.
What? This is the first I've heard.
Crazy stuff. So stay tuned for that sort of stuff. And what else should people do while they're surfing the waves of the interweb?
Okay, there's a link below to all our socials, which is Facebook group chat, Instagram, and a podcast. Check those out. Oh, comments, questions below if you have any comments or questions about the amp.
Yes.
Try and hit you up if there's any in particular about this one.
Or if you got annoyed with fly sounds.
Yeah, there he is.
There was one of the videos. There was it must have gone really. Did you hear that? It must have gone really close to the mic because it was in one bit. It was like a. Bzzz.
Wasn't that in Austin Powers movie or something?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
And in our video. So on that note, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.